The Higher Education Commission of Pakistan, established by the Government of Pakistan in the year 2002, is an independent, autonomous and constitutionally established institution for primary funding, overseeing, regulating and accrediting the higher education efforts in Pakistan. Under a new and revised reforms, the HEC was made responsible for formulating higher education policy and quality assurance to meet the international standards, as well as providing accrediting academic degrees, development of new institutions, and uplift of the existing institutions in Pakistan, improving the overall outlook of the higher education sector of Pakistan.
There was a huge allocation of funding, an increase in funding, some 3,500% increase in the development budget for higher education, which allowed the Higher Education Commission to send 11,000 students to top universities across the world.
Over the past few years, HEC has been able to improve the overall standard of higher education in Pakistan, acting as a binding force for all the higher education institutes of the country.
After the establishment of Higher Education Commission, we have seen a sea change in the higher education sector development in Pakistan. As far as the number is concerned, we started with the 60 institutions. We are now 118 universities in Pakistan. When we started, it was hardly 800 publications. Now we are touching 12,000 publications coming out of the Pakistani universities. And I believe with the establishment of Higher Education Commission, Pakistan higher education sector has developed and they are moving in the positive direction.
With the advent of online learning, society and people are rapidly changing. No longer tethered to a traditional classroom, education can now fit people's lifestyles and offer new educational opportunities, sometimes at much lower cost. Huawei is committed to being the education solutions partner. We build the bridges to cross the digital divide, equalize educational opportunities, and help improve teaching quality. Huawei solutions fulfill the promise of innovative ICT, building a better connected education. Since 2006, Huawei and HEC have been involved in improving the ICT standards of the Pakistan education industry. Both organizations together have successfully implemented various projects, resulting in an overall achievement which has not been witnessed anywhere in the whole region.
I think 10 years back, when Huawei was thinking of entering in this market, that was the time HEC was also focusing on ICT infrastructure and also those facilitation. And Huawei was a new entry in Pakistan, and I think both took a risk, I should say, and that risk has helped both institutions, Pakistan higher education sector, and of course Huawei, and they are very now common and famous in Pakistani, and not only Pakistani, actually local market too. And that helping each other was, I think, a good initiative, and we can see now Huawei contribution in our higher education sector, and even those remote areas where it was very difficult to access and reach, Huawei has contributed in a big way that we are now reaching to all those remote areas of Pakistan.
There was a feeling that the research in the country is handicapped because of the non-availability of interconnected broadband network on which research data could be exchanged at appropriate rates. It was research in isolation in the universities. So there was need for expanding as well as interconnecting the research data so that more synergies can emerge out of the research projects. So that was one of the reasons, and which was really a disconnected situation, so which required to be connected.
To provide this connectivity, the Pakistan Education and Research Network was launched in 2002. This network provides communication infrastructure to the higher education institutes of Pakistan to meet their networking and educational requirements.
The Pakistan Education and Research Network has played the role that air plays for the survival of a human being. As far as universities are concerned, PERN is that air, because it provides that information highway and access to knowledge. All universities are able to talk to each other. They are connected to the internet. You can run programs like the digital library program, so you have the world's largest information repositories, databases, books, journals at the fingertip of any student sitting across a computer in any part of the country.
From their vast global experience of deploying mission-critical telecommunication networks, Huawei partnered with HEC in providing similar valuable services, leading to the overall development of the education sector of Pakistan.
Huawei has been one of the key partners in establishing the Pakistan Educational Research Network. And as I said, that internet is the lifeline for the higher education sector. So the role of Huawei has been in keeping this lifeline alive for meeting its goals. So I think Huawei had been key partner in the higher education.
Over the past decade, HEC has highly invested in capacitating the ICT infrastructure of the education sector of Pakistan. Partnering with Huawei, the relationship between industry and academia has been truly exploited. Both organizations together have provided the required expertise to bring quality education to every student of the country.
Huawei in particular has been a forerunner on both fronts, where the research activities that are taking place at the universities are supported by Huawei, and the products and technologies which are developed by Huawei are introduced in the higher education sector for the students and the academicians to learn the innovative products that Huawei has come out over past years.
One thing, how Huawei has contributed into overall education sector, I must say they have given a due respect to the education sector. So far, let me be very clear and focused on it, that we kept them on the toes all the time, and they have proved to be a technically, not only the technically viable solution, but also economically solution as well. So, and that has evolved and turned into a strategic partnership.
The future collaboration between the two organizations will further accelerate the achievement of the Vision 2025.
We have been working with Huawei for the last 10 years, and their role have been excellent throughout this PUN project, especially in higher education sector. And their core equipment has been up and running for the last 10 years, including routers and transmission equipment.
At Huawei, we always try to create partnerships, not the customers, and we are being taught and we are being driven by the long-term relationships with the customers by making them partners, not the customers. And the partnership between HEC and Huawei from the last 10 years is a very good example of showing the commitment and the collaboration from Huawei to HEC and its customers. We have lost in this account, we have won this account, but whatever we did, we never lost the trust and confidence of our partners. This collaboration and partnership between the HEC and Huawei is irrespective of the business and irrespective of any opportunity. It's beyond that right now. And at Huawei, we believe that working in HEC, we are not only doing business, but we are also collaborating and contributing in the society and in the country, and investing in the future generations, which has to hold this partnership between HEC and Huawei and Pakistan and China. So the future is bright, and we look forward to work with HEC for a long period of time.
HEC as a team is very happy and proud of our partnership with Huawei, and we would like to see this partnership to grow and benefit the people of Pakistan, the universities of the Pakistan, and the higher education sector of Pakistan.
Ensuring the provision of quality higher education is one of the most important things we can do for our future generations. This collaboration between HEC and Huawei would ultimately lead towards providing every citizen of Pakistan in every corner of the country and from every social background the access to quality higher education, and leading towards a very bright future for the nation. Our objectives are the same. Our goals are the same. This multiplied the intensity of our unique mission, a mission to serve education beyond classroom lectures and heavy theories, a mission to experience the difference, a mission to transfer the knowledge, a mission to evolve together as a team, a mission to provide a positive impact for the future of the nation.